off. Oh, and we're off now. No, definitely now. I may have jumped the gun there a little bit, but Jen says we're live now. This is JPML's. Sweet. Yay. Small victories. This is JPML Select English commentary with me, Garth Nelson, and Jen, both of JPML, the Japan Pro Mahjong League, Nihon Pro Mahjong Renmei in Japanese. And we had a barn burner of a game, a third game of this final table, the third Wakajishi in from 2022, I think it was. Hayakawa, as I think, well, I definitely remember me doing it. Not Jen so much, but we were both kind of like, what is he doing? He's just letting
like
just letting Watanabe get back in the game.
Stop
yeah,
the dealer sometime.
You gotta end this somehow. And we're like, come on, man, get on the stick. And apparently he was just biding his time for the moment when he would not only win the game, but knock Watanabe, who was way in first place at the beginning of the third game, way down into third place, and really probably setting himself up for a good shot at first place in this game.
Yeah, you got a massive hand in the end. It wasn't just like, I'm not just satisfied with a first place, we're going all the way.
Yeah, he took first place. He took a whole bunch of points. I mean, so, I believe it was Baimon with Menzen Shinitsu, and like a full flush, completely concealed, which is, of course, why, Watanabe ended up throwing into it. And so not only is that a 32,000 point swing, but also Watanabe had been in second place and moved down into third for another 20 point swing. Is it 5:15 in this, or is it 10:30? I can never remember.
What?
The Uma is 5:15, or is it 10:30?
It's sorry, 5:15. 5:15 unless there's red 5s. Yes. Hi, Tips. Right. Welcome. Thank you for coming and thank you for starting.
Yay, thank you.
Okay.
Yes. Jen is our resident who knows all the things. Garth is the guy who never remembers the rules. I'm just kidding. I got a lot of crap.
You know what? I don't know all the things. You know what my
right. No more things than I do.
My ex said about me, because when my parents came to Japan one time, we went to like Kamakura or something. There's
I didn't know something.
Well, no, there's like lots of like old kanji and stuff, right? And I think my parents said like, well, how do you guys like remember all the kanji? And my ex was like, well, he was Japanese, but he's like, well, we don't like know all the kanji, but if we don't know, then Jen looks it up and then we know the kanji. So apparently there was a time when I was known for that. So if I don't know, I want to know, it seems. Which is
just a little bit of work, you can get back to it.
I mean, that's an asset, right? Curiosity. That's something that employers look for when they're gonna hire me to be a white hacker, right?
A curious person, yeah.
Yeah. Be an ethical hacker. Gotta be curious. Hire me, please. Curiosity. I need money. Okay. Are you ready to start the game?
Yes, I am. Let's see if Hayakawa can complete his run, because I think not only was he
本日は第3期
into this fourth game,
because we didn't get to see it at the end of the last game. I think he was down in third place.
I think he was at least third place. He may have been in fourth place, right?
I say that all again because you were muted for a second. So.
Okay, so at the beginning of the third game, I think he was at least in third place, maybe even fourth. More than 100-point gap between him and Watanabe, and I cannot wait to see how much of it he has closed here with that, not only having taken first, but just in that very last hand, a 50-point swing. Looks like he is starting his dealer. And he does have
correct.
2 completed triples already. This could become a half flush. Murakami's hand? Murakami.
Mm-hmm. Don't mix him up with the famous Murakami.
For some reason, yeah, I'm confused. As usual, I'm confused. All right, let's see. So we've got, he's 2 away from ready. Hayakawa is very quickly 2 away from ready. Not a lot of value in the hand, but if we could just get, 1 more triple. He's kind of missing a pair at the moment, too. Looked like we might have 2 hands developing flushes in the Manzu, but they have stalled. In fact, everybody's hand is kind of stalled at the moment.
Still
There's another Dora.
Old overlays, so I have to do some
trickery to get the
to
names in there.
Names. There we go. That looks okay.
The names are up, so now I have no excuse for misreading Murakami. The extra Dora has not helped Sato yet. Oh, look at that. We have another pair for Hayakawa. So in the dream world that Jen and I live in, where all roads lead to Suanko, this is technically Yonjen Santen.
The only
How can I still not get?
The only different word is Jen instead of E. The rest of it is all the same. It's 2 Jen Shanten.
There's another pair. We just start off the game like Hayakawa just does not take a break. Oh, another dragon for Watanabe.
I think that you have that momentum. You probably didn't even want to take any break. You probably wanted to just, all right, let's go. Next one. Go. That's how I would be. I definitely wouldn't have wanted to change seats.
Big 3 dragons is no longer a possibility, but Watanabe still could put together a big hand. Got 2 Dora. All right, at the moment, I think he's probably going to. Oh!
It's one away. 1 away.
Wow. Oh, and here's another triple for Sato. You'll take an interesting road to Tempai there. Huh. He wanted to keep the triple, and instead of waiting for the open-ended 4-7 of dots, he's now waiting for a 5 of dots. And what? Did he not just win that hand? And am I missing something? What am I missing? I feel like Sato was Tempai, and
yeah, I guess he didn't.
He's going
feel
for.
Like he had enough points.
Wow. All right. Oh, I forgot to note. Okay, yes. Well, so the gap between Ayagawa and Watanabe is still pretty large. It would be nice to get a quick Suanko here.
I don't know if he thought he could go for more points, or maybe he.
Oh, this is Tempai.
Take Tempai, and in the way that he could possibly still get Suanko.
Yes, most likely leads to Suanko.
He could have discarded the 5 Mon for kind of a faster win. And there's Tempai with just like 1 draw
There's like
left.
no more draws left. Yeah. And here is all of his winning tiles. What is there? 1 5 left? Is there even a 5 left in the deck?
What's 5? Oh my god!
Oh my
god! He got it!
Oh my god!
That is 100% thanks to Sato for not winning his hand.
Yeah.
Sato would have been well within his rights, even in last place with 2 dealerships left, to just win that hand and take a small lead in the beginning, but instead Hayakawa gets Suanko.
That's just instant first place for the tournament, isn't it? I mean, I was just about to mention that I had not mentioned that he was still more than
it was still a 60
more than 50 points.
Yeah, about a
63 points out of first place, but 48,000.
Now he's winning by
and
21 points.
Oh my god. Huh.
And I have to
thought it was going to be a little more exciting. All right, yes, there's still a whole game left, right?
Well, it's still, I mean, Watanabe as the last dealer, since he came in as first place, he does get the last dealership, so he definitely still has a massive
always has a chance
at coming back, but 16,000 points from each player.
And like you say, that is a huge point that happened entirely because Sato did not win when he could have. And I wonder, boy, I do wonder what the commentators are saying about that in Japanese. Because man, that just makes such a big difference now for Watanabe, who wasn't in trouble, and suddenly is instantly in trouble. Oh my god! Oh, that must be what a feeling.
I think for Sato, probably Sato wanted to reach, and he thought that the 5-dot Tanki wasn't good reach.
Yeah, but the thing
and
is,
then
he
accidentally
also
drew it.
right.
I think that's how it felt.
Before that, though, yeah, he was Tempai with Ipeko and waiting for the 4-7 of dots. And so he could have reached there, and I forget exactly when he was Tempai, if he had reached, immediately, if it would have been Ipatsu. I mean, it would have been a Mangan hand if he had reached right before he do that. It would have been Ichipatsumo and Ipeko at least.
I'll go back and look at their replay real quick, because I thought that he took Tempai with the 5 single way. I thought that before that he maybe...
I think that was the second Tempai, because he got a 7 of cracks.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. And so was he thinking maybe he could get to Suanko himself with that triple, and then if things paired up in the souls? Yeah, I know,
with the complete sequence, I don't think he was thinking that. Maybe Sananko, which he did Tempai for, but he didn't reach that.
He did get there, right? Boy, you really wonder what his thought process was, especially because it's had such an impact.
Well, there's an interview after the game, so we can actually watch and listen to what he was thinking about that hand, because surely they will ask about it. Usually we don't listen to the interviews, but we have some extra time today because we only have one game, so we could definitely take a listen to the interviews.
Wow. 16,040 is 64,000, a 64,000 point swing. So that is just enough to put him into currently. Oh, obviously first place because he gets the placement bonuses too. Everybody currently tied for last place. What happens there? What if?
Here they split
3
it.
players.
In this situation, they split it.
So they
only go to a tiebreaker for the the final placings for who wins the tournament. I think there's no tiebreaker for here who's first place, second place, third place, because A rules, you just split the UMA.
Oh, this is A rules.
I'm sorry, this is WRC rules, but WRC rules you split the UMA as well, I believe.
Right. So then 3 players splitting I guess wait, what? It would be 50.
There
It
are
would be 15
tournaments,
votes.
yeah, there are tournaments where the left player places higher, but I don't believe the JPML official ones do. I believe they're all split. So if you have a tied second and third place, there's no UMA for them for individual games, and then they'll have tiebreakers for like advancements and tiebreakers for like who wins the tournament in the end if the like second and third place happen to be tied in the total standings. That's my understanding. I'll look it up later.
All right. Hayakawa did get to ready with the really nice weight, but all of the ones which he would like are unavailable for the full straight, and you can see several of his 4s and 7s already in Watanabe's hand. So it ends in a draw. No continued excitement for Hayakawa, but man, what? All right, so Watanabe, to get back in this game, needs he needs 2 Mangans or so. 1 Oyaman would put him right within striking distance. And 1 just sort of normal Mangan would at least get him a little bit closer. And of course, like we keep saying, we do have basically this entire game to go, even though we had just the craziest start.
So what balance do you take there? Do you
I
try
don't know.
to start? I mean, first, whenever Hayakawa is dealer, you want to win as quickly as possible, I think.
You would think,
during
Mr.
the
Sato.
other well, especially Watanabe more than Sato. I understand Sato wanting to get points. I'm not sure that his approach to that was correct, but I understand the sentiment.
Yeah, we did sort of get it wrong on Hayakawa's approach last game. So yeah, maybe that there is something to be said for that
maybe
play.
he saw that. Maybe that's what he was. Maybe he saw Hayakawa and said, "I need to play like that." It's hard to know what he was thinking, but as when you're Watanabe though, then it makes a lot more sense to go for smaller hands and try and quickly end Hayakawa's dealership. Even when you're 20 points behind right now, 20 points can be made up very quickly.
Indeed, yeah, 20 points is not an insurmountable gap.
I mean, you have
especially with the whole
Zanku a
game to
few
go still.
times, Zanku 5 times. You have 1 Mangan and 2 Zanku, and probably you've already made it up if you'd sumoed any of them.
Right, and especially if one of them happens to be during Hayakawa's turn as dealer, like right now, that would be big. Can Watanabe stem this tide? Oh, Hayakawa could have had some all pairs action. Another triple. The theme for Hayakawa at the moment is triples. We'll take that triple. Might have been thinking about more of an outside hand, which is still possible, except that we can see all the 1s of dots over here. So he's definitely not going to get an outside hand with those dots. Murakami still 1 away from Tenpai. Watanabe completes a run in the bamboos, but may not be that excited about it because I think he might have been going for more pairs. I think, well, it's still just 4 pairs. Still no Tenpai for Murakami. Tenpai for Sato. He'll decline the open-ended dots weight since he's already thrown one of the one of dots. Tenpai and reach. Looking to get more points. There's Tenpai, or yes, Tenpai, and he'll go for it. Taking Tenpai now is Murakami. Everybody's just saying, come on, let's put an end to this turn as dealer.
Everybody except Hayakawa is like, all right, I'll stay here for a while.
Just keep going until the end.
Watanabe.
And that'll do it.
No Ura, no Dora. But still a big hand.
And Tampin Ipego, I think. So Hayakawa gives up a reach stick to Watanabe. Could that 2,000 point swing be what makes the difference by the end of this game? All right,
Yeah,
Watanabe making up a little ground.
10-point difference. So just one more of those and he's back in it.
All right, it's a game.
Almost first place again. Just getting second place makes a big difference because the UMA changes so much.
Indeed. Wow. So a massive start for Hayakawa, which definitely bears repeating that was heavily influenced by a decision from Sato not to win on a hand that he could have.
It's really it's a really fine line when you're deciding not to win on a hand. The reasoning for it and what could happen instead. I do have like a video from a game when I decided not to win a hand and go to Tenpai instead. So that I'd have a chance to win the game. And I did end up winning the game. I have this video. I have to make that short. Like, I'm so slow at all my editing. But it's not an easy
it worked out.
judgment. Yeah. There's lots of times when it doesn't work out. I also had a game where it definitely did not work out that I used in a study session. But I mean, the thing is, like, if it doesn't work out, it has to leave you in the same place that you were before.
At least not worse off than you would have been.
Right, exactly.
And to be honest, yes, if he had taken the route that I would have, he would have reached with the 4-7 of dots weight, which of course he wasn't going to get anyway, since both the 4 and 7 of dots were already triples in Hayakawa's hand. So the larger way to have gotten points, which was the road I would have taken, would not have been a winner after all. But yeah, the way he played it to get a winning hand and then still not take the points has made a huge difference at the beginning of this final game. So we've had a quick reach from Murakami, who is dealer. And looks like people are kind of leaning towards giving up. This will be Murakami drawing his winner or the hand ending in it. Well, here's another pair for Sato.
Just one more pair and he's ready for Chitoitsu. The 5-8 dot weight for Murakami.
He does have 2 Dora there too, so it would be worth it for him to push if he does get there. I spoke once again too soon. He's holding on to two of Murakami's winners. the 5 of dots. Here's another one of the 5 of dots.
5
and
bamboos,
an 8.
You mean?
Is he waiting for bamboos?
What? No, he said here's another. Oh, there's. Oh, it's not. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about his draw.
Oh, yeah, sorry. So we got 2 5 dots here.
One here.
Got it. I got it. One here and one 8 here, yes.
Got it.
oh, wow. Lots of them. All right, so there's 1 8, I think, still to be drawn, unless it's already on the table. And, oh, there it is. In these discards. In fact, there's 2 8s there, so I miscounted. All right, there are no tiles to be drawn.
Garth counted 5 8s.
Yeah. Did they do Pai Kakunin at the beginning of this game?
I don't think I've ever done Pai Kakunin on this table before.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen anybody do that in the studio either. Wow, 3 Dora for Sato. That would have been a nice place to score a win if he could have gotten there, but no Tempai. And Murakami will continue as dealer. Oh, that's nice. Mom in the hospital, so everybody around the house, like everybody living around us, is like bringing food over for my dad. Woohoo! Gotta love the neighbors.
Oh, good.
Good old Half Moon Bay.
I do that a lot for people I know here, not neighbors, but like, because I don't actually know when my neighbors are feeling ill. But I remember during COVID when one family got tested positive, we just like went shopping and left a bunch of bags on their doorstep.
Wow, what community superheroes.
Yeah,
Nice.
I don't think anyone like does that for me though. But I definitely, I guess that's like an American thing that I don't know.
Yeah,
Well, you
I don't know.
you kind of did that for me. You definitely went shopping for me. You came out and went shopping for me when I was at home by myself with a newborn and pretty sick as well.
I had a few moments of heroism, but yes, I helped out a bit.
Oh, yeah, it definitely helped out a lot. But,
definitely. Yes, my help definitely went. It cut in both directions. I would imagine.
I don't think I've ever done that much for you.
I mean, my whole career, for the love of God.
I think I might be like one of the I've tricked you into thinking that all the times you've been helping me, I've actually been helping you, and so.
Oh, that is a good trick. Hayakawa is thinking about how to get to Tempai with 7 pairs here, but there is a reach. A reach from Watanabe, of course, the player he would least like to give any points to at the moment. And he discards his draw immediately. So Watanabe waiting for the 1-4 of cracks. He's using one of the 4s himself. Is that that's a 6, I think. It's discards. Here's another one of the 4s that has gone to Watanabe, or to Hayakawa, and he begins giving up quite quickly. Murakami will throw Dora. Dora was a safe tile. So he's still looking for Tempai, which is not there. Still 1 away from Tempai for Murakami. And quite a few of the ones of characters, I feel like, are in the deck to be drawn.
Hayakawa just had too many sequences, too many groups. Decided to get rid of lots and lots of dots.
Gave up on
2-2.
I think Hayakawa's given up on Tenpai here. No need for him to push. By the way, we have another 1 and 4 of cracks in Sato's hands. So I believe we have 1 4 of cracks to be drawn and 3 1s of cracks.
There's no need for Hayakawa to push, but he's 2 away.
That's a winner.
It didn't seem like he was giving up. It seemed like he was.
But choosing a new route, yes.
He had just had too many blocks. He just decided to.
Well, he went from a 1 away from Tenpai for an all pairs hand to no longer pairs.
Yeah, and I think that's always good in this. Why would you want to be stuck with an all inside hand that's all pairs? Maybe the sequences route was a lot better. It's more flexible and you can fold.
So it turns out the turn as dealer ended, although the points did go to Watanabe. So Watanabe inches a little bit closer to first place again.
I don't understand.
Are they going to show us
Sato's first discard? Sato was trying to go for such a big hand the first hand, then why did he start with the West? I just go for a flush here. I guess as dealer, maybe you don't want to, but if your goal was to get big hands, so you missed a win on the very first hand, then I would be like, all right, flush for sure here.
Yeah, okay, this is obvious. Oh, Murakami is not dealer anymore. You will not immediately con. Which I do feel like, All right, there's another Dora. There's a first Dora, actually, for Sato. That completes a run for Hayakawa. Another 3 of dots wasn't really necessary.
So you always talk about how you like going for, how you prefer the full straight.
I do tend to push for that. What's that?
How much do you prefer flushes to other hands?
Oh, well, that's a thing about the full straight is that it kind of fits nicely right into half flush hands too.
Yeah, I know.
And so that's kind of why I think that's one of the reasons I tend to like it, because I also like flushes, like only 2. And so, yeah, I'm going to just be more inclined.
I definitely go for flushes way more often than I should be, I think.
Yeah, I think I fall into that trap myself. Especially in a game like this. There's Tenpai. He will not reach. He will reach. He will reach. He's not going to wait for the upgrade to possible Sanshoku. I don't believe Sanshoku is, I think, one of the runs. I think he has a 1-2-3 and a 2-3-4. So I don't think he can get Sanshoku, right? Yes. So he doesn't wait for the upgrade. He'll just try to end this turn as dealer as quickly as possible.
Hey, Blake, what's up? Welcome. We are in the last game of this Wakajishi series. The last week the game ended up taking way too long and I was a little bit too sick to continue, so we stopped. Mostly better now. So we will finish this series, the final table today. And man, you missed a huge upset when Hayakawa won Suwanko on his very first hand as dealer and took 16,000 points from all the other players. You can see the massive point difference in Sato. Will take this win as dealer from Hayakawa.
Get some points from Hayakawa. Okay, that's very large. And just like that, Watanabe is within striking distance, easily striking distance of Hayakawa. Can we see that? Zoom. Zoom in on that. Nope. All right, so Sato wins like 5,800 off of Hayakawa, and also snags a reach stick from him. And look at that, we got some dragon pairs here, and even the one that's not paired is in the hand also. Well, Sato. Oh, well, we're not going to get. Guess we're not going to get that dragon. So yes, already 3 of the white dragons in Hayakawa's hand. So Yakuman is not a thing, or at least not as the 3 big dragons. But Sato could have a pretty big hand here, except that, wow, Murakami has a very fast hand. Not Murakami, Hayakawa has a very fast hand. In fact, a lot of the hands here look pretty fast. Some possible value for Watanabe. Sato just trying to get to Tempai as quickly as possible. There's a pair for Watanabe. Here's another completed run for Hayakawa. And boy, this you're going to have an interesting decision when he gets to Tempai. If he completes that run, does he go for Sanshoku and drop the white dragon? Or does he do something more interesting? Doherty is the 6 of cracks. I bet ideally he'd like to just draw a 6 of cracks, take Tempai that way, and not have to reach. 6, 7, 8, Sanshoku, Temptation. How to play it. So he's got the 6, 8 of cracks. All right, Sanshoku can happen. Oh, he takes Tempai. No Sanshoku Temptation. So he just takes the obvious Tempai and reaches immediately. And gets the immediate fold and the immediate draw.
Wow.
Uh-oh. This might just be
Dora. Just 2000
Mangan.
I think, yeah.
But that does instantly put some more distance between him and Watanabe. Watanabe's first turn as dealer of this game. So he was kind of inching closer to first place. In fact, boy, he really might have been only a couple thousand out after Hayakawa threw Mangan through 58 to Sato. But the Mangan, which also includes points from Watanabe, is going to be a 10,000 point swing.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think that chat, Garthe and I are old, okay?
Oh, are we getting comments about below our age understanding?
Yes.
I could look at the comments too. Huh?
Yeah. We don't understand what that means. I promise.
Chat. Something went wrong. What?
Although I have had a conversation about how nobody knows what this means. So I'm not the only old one.
This is a 6, 7 thing?
Yeah.
Oh. Yes, the only explanation I've heard for that is that nobody knows what it means. It's just a big wink and a...
Do you remember a few Super Bowls ago? I think it was Peyton Manning's last Super Bowl. And they kept saying Omaha, like, all the time. That was the inside joke, was Omaha. And they're like, I'm not telling you what it means. And then I think it ended up just being like a play that they called. Like, it was really dumb in the end. It's probably way better not to tell anybody what it meant because it's like just wasn't exciting at all. You know, like when you have an
Yes,
inside
gotta,
joke and you're like,
yeah.
yeah, I'm not telling him. What? I want to know. And then when you hear it, you're just like, I really had no reason to know that.
You could have kept that secret. Reach from Watanabe. He's waiting for the 3 of bamboos. Sorry to interrupt. But
it's just, yeah, that wasn't even meant to be a secret in the first place.
So Watanabe, not a great wait, but hoping that he can just immediately make people give up.
Means nothing. It's just some funny thing to laugh at. Yeah. It's also funny that Garth and I are old, I think. I'm sorry. I find that to be funny. I thought I would really hate getting old. There's some things I don't like about being old, but it's also kind of funny.
Interesting. Hayakawa is going to push here. Not subscribing to his theory at the end of last game to just play it slow. He's waiting for the 3-6 of cracks. Is that in Watanabe's discards? Like, did Watanabe already throw Dora? So, no. There's no reason for Hayakawa to know that this is a cheap hand for Watanabe. Maybe he figures that the reach was just early enough that I don't think there's any value there. And he gets it. All right, a strong play from Hayakawa.
Did he not have
pays off?
Good hands, good tiles to discard, like to fold with, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. The strong play works.
Jen, are you excited for the Seahawks? Yes! Yes.
Oh, are they in the Super Bowl?
Yes! Oh my god, I can't believe you don't know that.
That is kind of pathetic, isn't it? Especially, actually, now that
yeah, last Monday I was at the Ikusa team battle. So I was on a team with Mio and Iga-san. And I was watching, like, I was watching the playoff game, the NFC championship. And I was watching it, and it was like 15 minutes until play started, until the Ikusa play started. And there were like 4 minutes on the clock. So you have no idea if it's going to finish in time or not. And we won. It actually got way too close. It should not have gotten that close, but we prevailed. So
now that I think about it, I think that somebody tweeted at me that Jen's beloved Seahawks. Ooh,
probably
Dora
win.
for yes, we're gonna beat the Rams. Was it?
Well, we're playing the Rams in the Super Bowl.
In the NFC Cup. Oh, they're playing the Rams in the Super Bowl. Oh,
yeah.
How do I know so little about American football? So Hayakawa, I think he pawned the west tile and may have been thinking that he was going to go for a flush, but then drew 2 Dora, and now he really needs the east tile to get himself a Yaku.
And also, he says that we all feel young to him, so thank you.
Murakami's 1 away from ready, and this is ready. Watanabe is ready. Hayakawa without a Yaku at the moment, but he does have value if he can get a Yaku. 4-7 of bamboos. Depending on what happens here for Hayakawa, that 4. No con. Does not want to offer up value for any of the other players in last place. Probably wouldn't add very much value for Watanabe since you can't get the Uradora. But in this situation, Hayakawa decides to play it slow. Not taking a chance. I believe another 7 just entered Sato's hand. 7 of dots, 7 of bamboos, that is. Still no easts. So Hayakawa could get to Tempai with a draw. Watanabe probably a little worried about that south, since with the west tiles pond, it's going to look like Hayakawa needs something for a Yaku. Tempai, so he gets the Tempai without having to throw that 4. Here's another 7 that Watanabe wants. So Hayakawa enjoying a bit of luck to avoid Watanabe getting his winner. Con! Just for weirdness.
But also says, Garth, it's almost like you've been living in Japan for a significant portion of your adult life.
We are coming up on half of my entire life. Not too far away from now. And like I thought, Hayakawa does draw his winner.
Yeah.
Doesn't need any help from anybody.
And he lives in the U.S. and will not be watching the Super Bowl. So that's why you don't know anything about American football.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although I've lived here more than half my life, and man, if I could afford it, I would have the Game Pass. I really like football.
I really liked it too until all of the stuff came out about. Remember when they're just more than 90% of players have brain injuries. It's just like I don't know. Do I really want entertain me with your possible death?
Sure, your boycott is effective.
Yeah, it's not very effective, and really, I mean, it's more of a boycott out of lack of effort than a conscious I'm definitely doing it because I want to say something. But it's true. I'm not really going to make the effort, although I am probably going to end up watching the Super Bowl at Matthew's house.
Oh. I'll probably be home alone. Pajamas. Although I have a friend from high school coming into town, and they made a reservation at a bar to watch the Super Bowl, but not for me, for their family.
One way from Murakami. Yeah, apparently they have a pretty cool watch party at the American Club, but then you have to have friends in the American Club.
Oh yeah, never gonna be a member of the American Club.
Nope. We are probably safe from that level of exclusive society.
On Super Bowl Sunday, I'm competing in a Reach League. It sounds like there should be a big screen in the Reach League. Like that is just laziness, I think. A Reach League on a Sunday, it sounds like something that would happen in LA. If it happened in LA and the Rams are playing and they don't have a big screen, that also sounds like a crime.
Watanabe gets to ready. Not Watanabe. Murakami gets to ready. Reaches instantly. Not a lot of value. He's waiting for the 6-9 of bamboos. See 3 of them here in Watanabe's hand. Hayakawa is currently 1 away from ready, but with some dangerous tiles. Turns out they're not the winner, but he won't risk it. Now if he throws all of the 8 of bamboos in his hand, that might tempt the 9 out if people run out of safe tiles. Oh, he'll just draw the winner. Murakami will just draw the winner.
Yes.
So that ends Hayakawa's run as dealer.
But he is back in
Candy,
first
hold on.
place.
He's back in a pretty comfortable first place. But of course, we do have Watanabe's turn as dealer coming up at the end.
Hello, Aura. Welcome. Thank you for watching. We will have a lot of like live final tables coming up that will only be available. The first games are always free, and then the second, third, and fourth games are usually behind a paywall, so you have to be a JPML superfan. But I think February, March, April, we'll have like, we're going to do the live Wakajishi final table and also the Oran, the women's U29, the men's U29, and the Ranma final table. So
exciting.
And also the Grand Prix. The Grand Prix Max final table. I think we're allowed to stream live. Maybe the Nihon women's something that we covered before. I can't remember. I can't remember if we can do that one or not, but we will have more coming up, so throughout the year. Oh, the WRCR final table should be soon as well.
Really? There's a... Wow.
I feel like we just did the WRC final table, and the WRCR one was in the middle of the best 16s and stuff, unless we missed it.
Really? I think that's generally also at the end of the year.
No,
in December.
No.
Huh.
Wait, did we do both of them already?
I feel like it has to be because the WRC league is already in its second month, I think. I did play in WRC league play 2 days ago.
The R final table was the 26th, and the WRC final table was the 25th. Okay, yes. But those will be coming up in probably May, June. Need all the Mahjong I can get this February. Watch and play.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Yes, come watch. If you have the means, then become a JPML superfan and you will have the access to all of the live coverage is pretty fun because it's happening exactly at the same time as the Japanese coverage. It's just 5-minute delay.
Could of course have Jenn in the final coverage because she's on the final table herself. You got pretty close 1 season ago, no?
In what?
You were in WRCR?
I haven't played in WRCR for a while. Like maybe the first season of WRCR, I made the top 32.
Oh.
The very first time they ever held it. That's it.
Oh, okay. Really? I thought there was one recently. Oh, that's Tenpai waiting for the 1-4 of dots. No Sanshoku, but he does get the Dora. So some possible value for Murakami in his turn as dealer. Watanabe has a nice possible hand here, but nothing's safe. A lot of dangerous tiles, so he'll throw safe for the moment. Would prefer to keep himself within striking distance now and go for it at the end.
Hayakawa
completes a run for Hayakawa.
I think Hayakawa should be in the mode now where he wants to get kind of quick hands, and not take any risk besides those quick hands.
And yeah, when it's Murakami reaching, he's got to also think that probably Watanabe's thinking similarly about his risk. He's probably not going to be pushing too hard here against a dealer reach.
Although he does still have a dealership, so he has a little bit more room. then Hayakawa to push.
This time. He still stays. Oh, and the winner, Murakami does draw his winner. So he gets a nice hand there. I think that's 2,600 points all.
Neither Hayakawa nor Watanabe need to worry about Murakami staying dealer for now.
He would need a monster similar to Hayakawa's first monster. I still can't believe. That was the last one, too. Right as he got to Tempai on the second to last draw. The next draw, you saw that one of the fives and two of the sixes, both other sixes, were already in Murakami's hand. So he drew the final tile. And like you also pointed out, instead of taking the wider weight when he had the 4-4-4-5 of dots, could have taken the wider weight there and waited for the 4-6 and 5. Would have been Tanyao. So if he'd like drawn his winner, he could have easily possibly had a Mangan. But he took the wider, or he took the more possible points option. And look how it paid off. Watanabe's hand starting to come together.
Hayakawa shifting to a Tanya now for easy calling, probably. Hopefully easy calling.
There's a completed run from Murakami. Sato has two Dora. You'd really like. Oh, there's a completed South triple for Watanabe. Two Dora in Murakami's hand. I'm sorry, not Murakami, Sato's hand, I guess. Would like to go somewhere with it, but having opted not to push that hard earlier in this game, he is firmly, well, not firmly in last place. I guess he's only a couple points away from Murakami. Not a lot has happened since Hayakawa drew his Oya Yakuman. There's another pair for Sato around the Dora. And there's a completed run for Hayakawa. He is now one away from ready. He'll take that Ishanten. He could pon for a Tanyao. The weight would not be as great. Tanabe is one away from ready.
Murakami has that perfect one-away shape. Anything he tempais with will be open-ended, but Watanabe is going to get there first. Shabo waiting for the 2-8, the 8 crack, and the 9 bam.
Really hoping to draw it, so he gets the Son Uncle. 3 concealed triples. One of those situations where drawing your winner really makes a big difference. It's not just the draw that get that extra 2 yaku, 2-point yaku. Doesn't get it Ippatsu. Hayakawa leaning towards giving up. He does hold one of Watanabe's winners. The 9 of bamboos. Oh, he does have a very sneaky 6 of bamboos in his discard. I hadn't noticed that. Could that tempt out the 9? Well, now I think Hayakawa will be playing very safely. The 5-8 of dots. How many of them are free? Oh, very few. Got half of them in Hayakawa's hand. Watanabe also, his weight is pretty thin. This will most likely end up being a battle between Watanabe and Murakami, drawing their winner or throwing to each other. But with so many of Murakami's tiles already gone, and Watanabe's weight already pretty thin, we might be headed for a draw. The 6 of bamboos has passed for both players. If Hayakawa gets stuck looking for a tile to discard, a safe tile, he might end up finding that 9 of bamboos. Oh, and there's the winner. Draws one of the few remaining 5s of dots. Not a hugely expensive hand, but it is disappointing to give any of those preciously needed points away. So that increases the lead for Hayakawa over Watanabe. It's got to feel nice to have not expended much effort, but still gained a little bit on your lead. All right. Murakami trying to put together a little run. Hasn't accumulated a whole bunch of points yet. But we have 2 continuances. Hayakawa completes a run. Hayakawa looks like he has a pretty nicely coordinated hand. His hand could be the fastest. One completed run and a bunch of open-ended shapes. There's another pair for Murakami, but it also doubles as a possible run with the 2 5s of cracks. We got 4-4, 5-5 of cracks. Hayakawa keeps getting pairs in his already completed runs.
Excuse me.
No improvement yet for Watanabe. And 1 away from ready for Murakami. All right, there's a completed triple. We've got this outside hand forming. No Dora, but an outside hand is immediately worth 2 Yaku. There's a possible pair for Hayakawa if he gets to Tenpai with Pinfu. Can be waiting on the 1-4 of dots. He keeps just not getting the pair he needs. So he'll throw the 3 that he just drew. And a pair for Watanabe that's not allowing him to get the outside hand we were thinking about. And without any other value in the hand, I think Watanabe might even be leaning towards letting this one go. Is he? Oh, he's almost thought he might be thinking of Kokshi, but I guess not. Hayakawa's hand just not improving. It sure seemed like it had a lot of promise at the beginning, a lot of nice shapes, but it does not get to Tenpai before Murakami can get to Tenpai, and he continues to put the pressure on here. And finally Hayakawa's hand. So he can throw the 2. Oh, he'll throw. Interesting. Wait, what? Oh, I have misunderstood what Murakami is waiting for. He's waiting for the 2, 5. Okay, I was seeing somebody else's discards. For a second, I thought he had the 2, 5 in his discards, but he's waiting for the 2, 5 of dots. Here we see one of them in Hayakawa's hand.
All right, you just went back and watched the Yakuman, right? The first just took us completely off guard. I mean, he was going for it, but there were no draws left. How did he do that? How were there even any, like, there was no more 5s, right? The 5s were in people's hands.
There were no more 6s.
Sorry, there were no more 6s. There was 1 5 left, and he gets it. Like, exactly.
Just ridiculous.
What the frick? That's exactly what we were thinking.
So Watanabe pushing here. Dora. It's going to be a little bit surprising for everybody that Watanabe did not need Dora. They would have thought that with him pushing in that situation, that's what he was going for. So he's going for just an outside hand here. Really looking to end Murakami's turn as dealer. At the moment, he doesn't have any dangerous tiles to throw to Murakami. So he could get there safely. As long as he doesn't draw it. Oh, he's Tenpai. Will this allow him to end Murakami's turn as dealer? Here's one of the 9s. Here's another of the 9s. He's going to end up... there's another of the 9s. All right, so for the moment, Watanabe's win is undrawable. And I think we're headed towards a draw here. All right, so Murakami will continue as dealer. His 3rd continuance for this turn as dealer. Once again, Hayakawa increases his lead on Watanabe. But once again, Watanabe does have the final turn as dealer, which is a large advantage and gives him a chance to play a little bit slower here, knowing that he does have that final turn. Okay, so somewhat coordinated hand for Murakami. No, I don't think he had any Dora in there yet. It's a completed south triple. Oh, that's a completed run, and he's 1 away from ready. Murakami's already 1 away from ready after 2 draws. Kawa also has a possibly very fast hand coming here. That improves one of the weights for Murakami to a open-ended weight, although he may be hoping he can get the white dragon for extra points. That's Tenpai, and he will take... He's waiting for the 3 of cracks and that white dragon. White dragon is probably a little bit easier to... goes immediately to Hayakawa. He will not throw it. There's another 2 dots for Sato, so he's got a nice shape in the dots if only he had a little more time. Watanabe is leaning towards giving up.
Hey, come on, just
And
sort of
so
a
is
cheat way to
Hayakawa.
back up, maybe, but definitely not pushing for it.
So Murakami with a very early reach. Looks like he will probably get everybody else to give up their hands, and he'll draw his winner before everybody needs to give up too much more. So wins a quick cheapo, but he holds on to, and very importantly, he holds on to his turn as dealer. So we're up to 4 continuances, which was certainly the theme for the third game. I think we had at least 3 turns as dealer that went to 3 or 4 continuances. That was a marathon game last week. And starting off, we're looking a little flushy, perhaps. There was 1 pair of honors, but I don't believe it was a value tile. But there's a lot of bamboos. If he's going to win this hand, I think he's going to have to depend on a little bit more than just his own draws. We'll probably need to start pulling tiles to get to Tempai and protect this turn as dealer. We have a pair of wests, a pair of 2s, and a pair of 5s in the bamboos. And not a lot else going for Murakami. There's another pair. One of the ones of dots, 2 of them already come out. So, or not dots, ones of bamboos. So he can't actually palm those 1 bamboos, but maybe he can use them with 3s. Another non-useful draw. We're into the second row of discards. Murakami is still quite a ways from Tempai. Completes a triple. So that 1 of bamboo's pair is really slowing things down. He's really going to need the west to come out and a 5 of bamboos to come out to get to Tempai. Don't have his hand up. Oh, and Hayakawa says, "Hold my beer." Heading for Tempai. Oh, there's another pair for Murakami. He'll go for all pairs in the bamboos. And just like that, suddenly Murakami is 1 away from ready. Can he get there? It would be a very nice hand. Onitsu and Chitoitsu, all pairs and a half flush would get him to positive territory, and if he could draw his own winner, and there it is. He's Tempai waiting for the green dragon. Not a bad wait.
And how long can he keep this run going?
They are all in the deck. And he does hey, all right. Excitement.
How many ippats are we gonna have this game? I see the
And
black
for the
stick
Oya
come
too.
back to him. I think he was in the negative, right?
Yeah. But that'll put him at least positive for this game. That's Baimon, yeah? Honitsu. Wasn't there Honitsu?
Be
I believe it was a
only there was
8,000
one
points.
Ura.
So Sato.
If only there was one Ura. No Ura. Now I'm a little bit sad actually about the Baimon. I told you about when I won Sanbaimon at I tsumoed Sanbaimon at WRCR one time. And Kuroki was at the table. Hey, I said I just won, and I said Rokusen Ichiman Nisen, and he looks at it and goes, Ichi Pin Futsu. He started counting on his fingers until he got to 11.
Oh yes, yes, I remember you saying that. Yes.
That was so
That's
funny.
A good story.
There was actually like I wouldn't say viral, but there's a clip about me on Twitter because I won like Oya Baimon last week at the
Wow.
Iksa team battle. I mean, I was already like there was no way I was advancing, so it was kind of a Hail Mary Oya Baimon. And then I think Hiroi dealt into it Ippatsu. Because she had already called twice, and there was another player reach already, and so she was just committed. And the player to the left, my player to the left, I guess she was counting under the table, like on her fingers to make sure I had Baimon, like, or just to see where the Baimon was, like most people besides us, like check other people's winning scores.
Yeah.
So, and the camera caught it because it was like the bird's eye angle at the time.
Oh, really?
And so she retweeted it. She's like, "Oh my god, how embarrassing! Look at me counting under the table with my fingers." And
that is kind of funny. And you gotta like people who are willing to laugh at themselves too.
Oh yeah, that was just like she's like, "Hey, look at my most embarrassing moment on camera."
You got to cheer that on.
Yeah.
I approve.
This table is insanity, and it feels like only Hayakawa and Watanabe have a chance, but man, what can Murakami do with his dealership?
The way some hands have come together. I mean, that was 24,000 points. So yeah, I mean, just an instant 32,000 point swing on every player. It really increases the ground that Watanabe needs to recover now. When he gets pushed into third place, that is another 20-point swing.
Do you use please when you talk to AI?
I don't talk to AI.
Oh.
I have not gotten into AI.
Just wondering if you
I am a Luddite.
Use please?
I don't. I really don't think so.
Oh. You'd just be like, treat it like your servant.
I think I probably would, yeah. Do you use please?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, Chappie's pretty polite and kind of fun, so I feel like using please. We call it chappie in English. I mean in Japanese.
Huh.
Or it says, no, that's weird. My wife does it and it gives me the ick. I mean, Chappie is very very insistent that they should not be left alone and stuff. She's more polite to her AI assistant than to me. Yeah, I'm probably guilty of that as well. I'm pretty polite to everybody who's not like giving me stupid excuses for not doing things that are easy to do. I have to make that qualifier. Senpai from Murakami, waiting for the 8 character.
He does secure he did chi with the 9 of bamboos there, right? So he does have a yaku.
That's my understanding.
Hayakawa's waiting for the 3 of dots, but there is only 1 left, and he has no yaku, so he has to draw it to get there. Sato will take Tenpai. It's an interesting place for Sato to suddenly decide to push, given his history of pushing so far this game. It is Dora. Okay, yeah. So he did pawn Dora. And at the moment, he's really just looking for the final tile. The final tile, Yaku. Hayakawa trying to think about how to play safely here. Does he really need Tenpai? Apparently not that badly. It looks like this will end in a draw. And Murakami does continue as dealer one more time.
Watanabe choosing the final discard. Carefully. Don't want to make a small mistake and deal in someplace like this where you don't need to. Somehow, like my fingers are like magnets. They go straight to whatever tile is gonna deal in, even when I don't need to deal in.
Wow, Hayakawa got back to Tenpai. What did he must have drawn something to complete a triple on his pair, and then he threw the 1 of dots safely to get to Tenpai.
Is there
Again?
Shibari? No Ryanhan Shibari. We are in 6 continuance. Continuance 6. Roppomba. No Ryanhan Shibari. I always I think it took me 4 years before I was not nervous about, do I have to think about that? When we got to big numbers in the homeba, but I don't think I ever got to 8 anyway. Maybe once. But no, we don't have the Ryanhan Shibari rule, so.
Yeah, that's generally a pretty local rule. I don't think I've ever played in a parlor where it was a rule for like a house rule. I think it's always just been friends who decided in set games to have Ryanhan Shibari.
I don't think I've even seen it in sets. Like, I read about it in books.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had a few set groups that the old Small Station guys like to use it.
Yeah, you had a lot of like maybe older crowd more than I did.
Probably. Yeah, definitely, yes.
I was playing mostly with university students.
Right. I was not playing in college.
But you played with my college friends.
I did do that, yes. Get a little bit of the college experience.
Garthe joined the college Mahjong club, basically. He was on the mailing list. No, he was in his 30s at the time. We might get there. We're at 6 right now. And Murakami is definitely not going out without a fight here.
Hanging out with the kids in Kagurazaka.
Yep. Yeah, we would sometimes go to the famous parlor where all of the Katsumata and other Renmei guys went to. Tatsumata Takizawa.
And
but mostly we're at Lichikun.
certainly for a while, I think too. One of the leagues had their leagues in there.
I do know that like Saikoisen used to have their like Kenshukai there. I'm not sure about league, but it's possible. They didn't have like that many tables though. We had tournaments there sometimes as well. At Bakans.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
For like the World Series.
Mm-hmm.
Sato wants to use Dora. So he'll take that triple and the completed run. To use Dora, he's going to need a 5 of dots, which I don't think exist to be drawn. One is the indicator, and I feel like we had... Do we have all 3 here? Okay, just 2. There is 1 5 of dots available for 2 players who would like it. Kawa still 1 away from ready. Nakami also 1 away from ready. Oh, and that's Tenpai. I believe Hayakawa is Tenpai. Still 1 away from ready. Reach, waiting for the 6 and 9 of dots.
Yeah, Watanabe is also not going out without a fight. Hayakawa is not going to reach unless he doesn't have a Yaku. But we have 2 reaches against Hayakawa's Pinfu. 6-9 dot here. 3-6 dot here.
It is safe. You find it against 2 reaches.
How is it safe?
Isn't it? Wait, so one's waiting for the 6 9 of dots?
It won't deal in, but he doesn't. Yeah, there's no way he can know it's safe.
Yeah.
1-4 dot and the. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's 1-4.
Right. He could have thrown the 7. He could have done the old slide.
But folding was a good choice because.
Yes. Uradora. Some points for.
Win from. Is that from Murakami?
It wasn't Sato, right? So
I think it should have been from the reach, right? Murakami was.
Okay, there's a little confusion there. All right, but that does finally end Murakami's turn as dealer. He did make up some ground, but sadly not enough for an easy win here at the end. No more turns as dealer. Murakami is going to need some pretty big points to overcome the deficit between him and Watanabe. So Sato.
Wait, was it? It was from Sato?
I gotta have that feeling. Yeah, it's like because Sato is now negative points. I feel like that must. Oh wow.
Feels like it should have just been. Sato should have been kind of just folding. But I guess maybe he wanted his dealer turn really quickly.
Wow, Hayakawa. So I think he's 1 away from ready, and lots of Yaku already in the hand. So he doesn't have to worry about cheating.
From okay. We got it totally. Why? How did we get it this wrong? It was from Watanabe to Murakami.
To Murakami.
Yeah, Murakami was the winner, not Watanabe. Yeah.
He's still
or
dealer.
7 Honba. Oh my! How did we get that? Okay, sorry we got that so wrong, guys.
Yeah, especially because we can still just see Murakami is clearly dealer.
Did I read the name? What happened? I don't know what happened.
Yes.
I guess maybe because
confusion.
he was paying the points and we just saw the name or something. I don't know, but
the camera did cut to Sato for a second, which was like, oh. Oh no, okay, that's the thing. I have often confused Murakami and Sato's faces.
oh, okay.
That's why I was confused.
Okay. Maybe I was going along with you, but it's all
Yes, I
figured
may have
out.
contaminated.
Yes, so it was one reach to the other, and it was Watanabe's.
Are you
Reach
seeing?
player Watanabe dealt into the reach player, the reach dealer Murakami. Am I seeing what?
Do you realize Hayakawa is once again one Jenn Shanten?
It's trying to fix your mistakes, though.
Yes.
Damn. But
oh,
deals into Sato. Wow, that's from. Okay, that was definitely from Hayakawa into Sato.
All right. Well, that does take a bit off the deficit that Watanabe needs to make up. But boy.
But after that deal into Murakami, that's not enough yet.
Yeah. All right. So now, finally, Murakami's turn as dealer is over.
So yeah, it was
a little bit closer.
1, 2, 3 Sanshoku. Waiting for the middle 2 bamboo. And I mean, what can you do as Hayakawa? You're one away from Suanko.
Yeah.
And nobody's reached. You can't. There's no way you can just. I don't think you can stop that.
Yeah, I think if you get Yakuman twice in one game in the final table, you just instantly get drafted into M League. Isn't that the rule? No,
that would be way easier than the route I've been trying to take. It's not easy, but it's definitely way easier than.
But yes, you have to get the final table first.
A few years ago, and Hayakawa was not in M League yet, so.
Oh right, yeah. I guess that's not a thing then. All right, Hayakawa once again just looking to end the turn as dealer as quietly and safely as possible. He does, of course, at this point have a pretty considerable lead on Watanabe. So even if he does throw a couple points, he's still not really in trouble.
Reach from Watanabe. He said, I am making a comeback, 2 more hands to go, but as dealer, he can continue as long as he wants in the last hand. As long as he's capable, I guess. Maybe it's not a want thing.
Sato would have been hoping to have a little bit more time to put together a run. But he has just got so much ground to make up. Murakami will throw from the edge first. Hayakawa has 2 of the 5s, and here's another one of the 5s in Murakami's hand. And 1, 2 in Murakami's hand, and here's another one of the 2s. So Watanabe's already drawing surprisingly thin. It is an early reach, so he'll have a few chances to get it, but there's only 1 5 of bamboos left to draw and 2 of bamboos. Trying to play as carefully as possible. Here's another one of the 5s for Sato. And the way this is playing out, I kind of... Oh, well, there's another triple for Hayakawa. But boy, I feel like the way this is playing out, there's another run. Completes a run in such a way that he has the 3-sided weight in the bamboos. Opts for the possible 3-4-5 Sanshoku action. And, excuse me, Sato deciding maybe it's time to try to take a stand, ends up throwing into Watanabe. And we have finally, this second marathon game, 7 continuances from for Murakami as dealer. We have finally gotten to the final hand of this game. I'm sure they'll be putting up the standings in a second. We can see the number of points. You can see the number of points that Watanabe needs to catch up. So not a completely insurmountable lead. Some points off of Hayakawa there. A little bit earlier did help out a bit. And now he's only 22 points away. And currently in 3rd place. So he's not likely to overtake Murakami at the moment. If he could, then he would need a few less points just because he'd be gaining the placement bonus too. But at the moment, Oyaman does do a lot of the trick.
Wait, Murakami is only 43.2 points away from 1st place. That means a Yakuman direct hit from Hayakawa wins, right? Does that also mean that a Sanbaimon is enough?
Well, because I think also, because if he were to overtake Hayakawa for 1st place in this game, he would get the placement bonus too. So that's another 20 point swing.
Which means that he only needs a Hanemon direct hit?
Direct hit, yeah. Yeah, Hanemon direct hit would do the trick, I think, for Murakami. Yeah, an amazing, actually, boy, that is a really amazing turn of events here for Murakami to actually have a shot. Okay, so what does Watanabe do to make this final turn as dealer the most it can be? Murakami has a bunch of pairs. I don't know that the 9, it could go outside, but to make that into at the very least, it needs to be Baimon. I think we're going to need this to be a complete flush. Murakami. Oh, speaking of that, there's another crack. Churen Polto would, of course, be enough.
I don't know who's going to win.
Churen Polto, we're only Sanjen Shanten from Churen Polto. Speaking of Yakuman, let's see. So we've got 2 7s here. Are there any 9s in other people's hands? So he needs one each of the 1s and 9s, which are nowhere to be seen at the moment. Are they in discards already?
Sato's just folding, but how's Hayakawa doing? He's trying to just get a Yufu. That was Tempai, right? Oh, went away? Wait. That was fast.
I'm a little excited about this Chuda and Polto. So now Murakami is 2 away from Churen Polto. I mean, he's got the half flush.
Oh my! Wait, he's just one away from.
Churen Polto.
This might be the most exciting final game we've ever seen. Hayakawa Cheese. That's Tenpai waiting for the 258. He's gonna.
Or the he's gonna wait for the 258. Okay, yeah.
He's gonna.
So any Manzu.
Wait, one of the ones
and he's waiting for the
is
one.
already discarded in Sato's discard. Where's the other one?
Any Manzu, like any Manzu is Tenpai anyway, right?
Yeah. Well, not any. Wait.
Oh.
Yeah, any. Yeah, waiting for the 3.
Well, that's Tenpai.
Oh wait, not. Wait, that's not Tenpai.
I don't even know what Tenpai.
That's not
Well, it has to be Tenpai because
he
obviously the 1 would have been
He doesn't
Tenpai.
have a 6.
What? He doesn't have. He drew a 6.
Oh wait, he doesn't have a 7.
No?
I'm sorry.
This is 6.
Oh yeah. Oh, that is Tenpai waiting for 1 and 8. That's okay. That's what I missed. Thought he was missing a 6, but he was missing a 7.
So it's not. All right, yeah. So it's definitely not Churen Tenpai yet. But boy, the direct win off of.
Yeah. He just needs a 1 or an 8 from. I mean, what does Hayakawa do if he draws the last 1?
Yeah, I don't know if he stops.
The 8 will give him a win, so he can't deal that in, but there's still one more 1.
I think this is enough for Murakami on the draw, too.
What time have he reaches with the 8 and it deals in to Hayakawa?
Is that?
Oh, it's.
Oh my god!
That's it.
Oh my
I don't think Murakami could have won on it anyway because it wasn't directly from Hayakawa.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
That was both of their winning tiles, and even if Murakami wanted to win, Hayakawa gets it because of the head bump.
Wow. Oh my god. What a crazy final table.
That is excitement. And hello, Bracket, welcome. What's up? Sinangs, welcome. Ooh, what an ending.
Look of Rai just like, oh man, I was right there.
I want to see if we can sort of listen to
some of the final
Sato's
discussions.
What he was thinking about that one.
At the very beginning. Are they just going to go straight to the winning interview? I guess they are.
It goes straight to the winner. And Ada-san's gonna present the trophy. Wait, can you hear that?
So he's saying, yeah.
Oh, cool.
So he was mentioning that, yes, the 6 of cracks was no longer available.
Yeah. I think that the viewers cannot hear it. I don't know. Can the viewers hear it? I tried to make it so only we could hear it, so we could talk about it and translate, but
okay.
Viewers, can you hear?
No answer yet from them.
Yeah. The JPL, okay. Yeah, so he said that the 2 key points were the last hand of the 3rd game and the first hand of the 4th game, where we saw the Chinitsu, the full flush, and the Suanko for concealed triples. So look at Murakami's hand right now. So if you discard the 1 mon, then you lose. And there's no more 8s in the... There were no more 2 5s or 8s in the wall. This is Seto Kuma-san talking to him. And he's praising him for what Garth and I were confused about when he wasn't trying to win his first place. He was trying to go for a bigger hand to make it easier in the last game. And Seto Kuma said that was really great. And to keep playing as you are because you're going to do great things. And we thought that some people might have given up, but you didn't give up. And lots of people were cheering you on. So great job. Thank you, everyone, for cheering me on the whole time. And I was able to make a comeback. And this is like I'm finally at the starting line. This win is not. This win was the starting line and not the finish line.
Just the beginning.
Aura, thank you. Have a good sleep. Thank you for watching. Next week we might be off because it's a holiday and we have like kids sports things. So we might be off next week, but we'll be back the week after. And we will have Play Like a Pros up this week, so. Second place Watanabe, who we thought was gonna take the whole thing.
Yeah, after game 2.
Yeah. Even
Even
after
after game 3, he had a pretty pretty comfortable lead. It's interesting here. He still doesn't know that Sato facilitated that Suonko. Thank you, Zenons.
Yeah, we have more Play Like a Pros. I just hadn't put them up yet, so that's why I was talking about the AI. Because I have Chappie helping me with scheduling things. So we have an editing schedule and posting schedule and strategic schedule for this channel so that we can help it grow and make it more sustainable. Satokuma was telling him, you probably will have trouble sleeping because you'll just keep thinking about how you could have gotten first place. But you need to use that for your future games. So maybe everyone stopped watching after the second game because they thought I locked it in. He said, don't worry, Uotani lost even more to that to Uotani in a final table once. Which is not that kind. But they're all like talking about how young. Oops. how young the players are, but yeah, all of them are young because this is the U29. Oldies. Garth, are you still there?
I am still here.
Okay.
Was I? Did not sneak off.
This was third place, Sato. That was yeah, he made a great comeback. It sounds kind of emotional. Now I feel bad.
Well,
Probably exhausted and
yeah, to have a shot at the end.
telling him that if Hayakawa had drawn the last one mon, he almost definitely would have discarded it because he couldn't use it in his hand because it was Tanyao, so that would have dealt into the cheats. Talking about if he had drawn the one mon himself, then he would have not won but gone for Churen instead. I think that's probably one of the massive things about being a pro is he could have got Chin Tsutsumo, Hanem on hand, but it's not enough to get first place, so he would reach, maybe. To wait for the 7 so he could get Churen. I guess if you reach and you draw Baimon was Baimon enough for Tsumo?
Baimon was enough. Yeah.
Okay.
Is it going to come up?
I did say Minogashi.
Hmm.
Yeah, he said, I'm sorry to Watanabe that I didn't win on that hand because... And it ended up being the Suanko win for Hayakawa.
Opened up the door.
All right. And that is it for the third Wakajishi. Next week, we will be going with, I think, the third Ranwa, maybe? Can't remember which Ranwa we're on, but it will be the next Ranwa. Maybe not next, I don't know, next week? Do you have baseball next week? On Wednesday?
Oh.
So it's a national holiday.
I don't think it's in our schedule, so
because we definitely have soccer and there's oh wait, but so KY is Ake. Maybe we don't have soccer. Oh, wait a second.
We have
oh yeah, it's 11. Yeah. What?
People from school are getting daycare. We have a daycare party.
Okay, I think next week we're gonna have to take the week off, everybody. Sorry, but we will be back the week after. And I will put up Play Like a Pro this week and next week on Fridays on the 6th and the 13th. So hopefully that will... And also I'm working with Chappie on getting a shorts schedule up. So we'll put up clips and highlights from our commentary.
Wow. Lots coming up.
Yeah, so apologies for this week or next week, but we do have lots coming up. And I swear we have another, like, final table coming up
Table of
soon.
something.
But yeah, I'll work out the final table schedule as well and put it up in a post. I think we have Grand Prix happening on, like, the 15th and 22nd of March, looks like. Anyway.
Yeah. Congratulations to Shiratori, who I think just won the
yeah, for
this year.
Who defended his title.
Yes. Yeah, I got to get on Twitter and tell him that maybe finally this year will be his year to be popular. in the Pro Number 1 tournament, he kept lamenting how he did not make it into the Pro Number 1 tournament because he is popular. He only got in because he's Hoey. Just would not let it go that he's unpopular.
Well, we will see him in America for the M League Tour.
Oh yeah, you get to be part of that. Nice.
So, I kind of get to be. I'm not going to be popular at that, I promise you. But, anyways, all right. Well, we will see you guys in 2 weeks.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching. We love you guys.